Hello, my name is Takahiro Nakamura, Chief Technology Architect of NTT Docomo. And now we are very aggressive for the millimeter wave. So we are now the promotion of the millimeter wave. Not only my company, but also in Japan, we are very aggressive for millimeter wave now. Okay, next. Okay, so I'd like to explain the Japanese spectrum allocation situation like this. Yes, we have 3 bands for the 5G allocated, and 3.7, 4.7, sub-6 giga. And we also have a 28 gigahertz band, and as you can see. And the 4 operators has a 28 gigahertz band with the 400 megahertz bandwidth. And as you can see, we have a local 5G spectrum in the 28 gigahertz band as well. And this is some kind of private network spectrum allocation. That's a very interesting point, I think. And also, we have already provided 5G SA with millimeter wave, carrier aggregation, dual connectivity with the sub-6. And we achieved 4.9 gigabps downlink and 1.1 gigabps uplink peak data rate. Yes. And this is some result, measurement result of the, not the peak data rate, but the actual experience data rate. I'm sorry that some Japanese text, but as you can see the number, yes, many of them is measurement result at the major railway stations. Yeah. And yeah, for the downlink, almost more than 1,000 megabps, 1 gigabps. Yeah, in some place achieved close to the 2 gigabps. And uplink is 100 mega to 700 mega, very high performance achieved in the real environments. But this is the area map of the 5G. It is very difficult to see that, but the 5G area is showed this purple mark, and also a 5G spot is shown in this one, M, mark M in the green tag. And as you can see, that yeah, several spot and several purple area. But as you can see, the area of the millimeter wave is still very limited because of the high propagation loss and the high breakage loss. And then for the operator point of view, it is very tricky to extend the coverage of the millimeter wave, as you know. But we think that the millimeter wave is needed, really needed for the future. And I think that we have 4 reasons. One is thank you very much, GSMA report. Yes, and we need a report for the to get enough spectrum resources for the future traffic increase. Yes, it's clear. And the left bottom provide high data rate and the capacity for spread of the high quality 5G services and such as XR, video transmission, and robotics, as many people said. And also right top, this is maybe new things. Millimeter wave can be used for the accurate sensing. Now, the communications and the sensing is one of the very interesting topic. The higher frequency, wider spectrum bandwidth can improve the sensing accuracy. Yeah. And fourth, the right bottom. Actually, yeah, I'm already 6G guy. 6G guy. And the 6G, in the 6G discussion, we are now discussing on the sub-terahertz. But I think that the millimeter wave is an initial accomplishment that opened the way for millimeter wave and the sub-terahertz development in 6G era. So in the 6G era, we intend to use the much wider spectrum resources, including sub-terahertz and also additional band in the millimeter wave. Yep. These are the reasons why we need a millimeter wave. And I think that, of course, but the millimeter wave deployment scenario is important. That from operator point of view, we have various use cases, and frequency should be used case-by-case basis appropriately. And the millimeter wave, concerning the millimeter wave characteristics, we should use this kind of the use cases. Yeah, maybe these are aligned with the previous speakers: hotspot, stadium, event venue, indoor, outdoor, and the private network, local 5G. Yeah, as I explained, in Japan, we allocated the 28 gigahertz band for the local 5G. It's a private 5G. Yes, that is very, very good use cases. Local 5G, private network, that is a closed area. If so, a local 5G private network has a good affinity with a millimeter wave. So that is also very important point. And the macro street also very good. Yes. And we want to expand the millimeter wave coverage according to the spread of the millimeter wave devices and services for the higher performance. And but currently, a millimeter wave area is not so spreaded, not so used widely. The reasons why is the limited area of the millimeter wave and millimeter wave device, and also use cases. So we need to solve all of them, three aspects. Otherwise, we cannot spread the millimeter wave use. So, but we need, in order to do that, we need to reduce the cost. Of course, still the product of the millimeter wave is rather high. Yeah, so cost reduction is needed. But we have several approaches to reduce the cost. And yeah, for example, new radio network solutions like reflectors. Now, reflectors are one of the very interesting solutions to spread the millimeter wave coverage without consuming the very high cost. Yes, we have several kinds of solutions, and those kinds of solutions should be applied. And the spread of the CPE, which are the improved uplink performance or promotion of the emerging high-quality services like XR or 8K, create new millimeter wave use cases. Those kind of things are important to solve all of the issues. Yes. And the technologies for the millimeter wave coverage improvement, we have several kinds of solutions. As you can see, three kinds of the solutions I show on the slide. Antenna technologies like glass antenna or pinching antenna. It's a little bit interesting antenna solutions. And the radio XO need to be applied. The millimeter wave antenna should be set. Rather many antennas should be set in the urban area, of course. In that case, how to have an optical fiber? That's another issue. So in order to solve that kind of issue, maybe a radio XO is one of the good solutions. And the radio repeater technologies, many radio repeater technologies we have already. And as I said, the reflectors, and RRS, and also a meta-surface lens we are now addressing. That is very interesting solutions. Yeah. And also in Japan, we have some activities to promote the millimeter wave already. And 5G Business Design Working Group was established by the MIC, a Japanese regulator, yes, to promote the millimeter wave, to develop the use cases, and so on. And also millimeter wave promotion ad hoc was established in the 5G Mobile Promotion Consortium. This is an organization in Japan to promote 5G. And yeah, actually, I'm a chair of this ad hoc, and we are now developing a white paper to capture the use cases or solution, blah, blah, blah. And that will be published, hopefully published by March, yes, this March, yes. And also, I'd like to intend to promote millimeter wave in the event like this, yes. So in any case, we are very active, not only Docomo, but also all of the Japan to promote a millimeter wave for the future. Oh, okay. This is a 5G MF, yeah, ad hoc promotions. Yes, action plan is like this. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.